In a time when Israel had no king, when everyone did what was right in their own eyes, when the voice of God was rare, heaven was preparing a child. In the hill country lived a woman named Hannah. Her heart carried a silent ache. Year after year, she prayed for a child. Year after year, heaven seemed silent. But pain pushed her to her knees. Inside the tabernacle, she wept before the Lord. Not loudly, not dramatically, but deeply. "O Lord, if you give me a son, I will give him back to you." And God heard her. She gave birth to a boy. She named him Samuel, because I asked the Lord for him. But the miracle she received, she returned. When he was still young, she brought him to the house of God and placed him under the care of the priest, Eli. Imagine that moment, a mother walking away, leaving her answered prayer behind. The boy grew in the temple, but those were dark days. Eli's sons, Hophni and Phinehas, were corrupt. They dishonored God, and the word of the Lord was rare. Then one night, Samuel, the boy opened his eyes. He ran to Eli. "Here I am, you called me." But Eli had not called him. Again the voice came, "Samuel." 3 times the boy ran. 3 times he was confused. Then Eli understood. If he calls again, say, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." The voice came again, "Samuel." And a child answered heaven, "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening." That night, God revealed judgment on Eli's house, and from that moment, Israel knew a prophet had risen. War came. The Philistines attacked. Israel was defeated. The ark of God was captured. When Eli heard the news, he fell backward and died. Darkness fell, but Samuel stood. He grew. He led. He judged Israel with integrity. When the people repented, God thundered from heaven and defeated their enemies. Peace returned. But the people were restless. "Give us a king like the other nations." Samuel was hurt, but God said, "They have not rejected you, they have rejected me." God chose a man named Saul, tall, impressive, handsome. Samuel poured oil over his head. At first, Saul was humble, but power changed him. When commanded to destroy the Amalekites, he spared King Agag. He disobeyed God. And when confronted, he made excuses. Samuel's voice trembled with grief. To obey is better than sacrifice, and God rejected Saul as king. Trouble. Samuel mourned, but heaven was not finished. God sent him to Bethlehem. One by one, strong sons passed before him, but God said, "Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." Then came a shepherd boy, David, young, overlooked, unknown. Samuel poured oil on his head, and the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon David. Samuel continued to guide Israel, faithful, steady, listening, until the day he died, and all Israel mourned. Because he was more than a prophet, he was the bridge between chaos and kings, between silence and God's voice, between a mother's prayer and a nation's destiny. The question is not whether God still speaks. The question is, are we listening?